Hey guys, welcome back to Cloudtown Abbey. Sorry it's been a while. It is hotter than blue blazes out here in Portland, Oregon, and the moving thing is not going so well. But we're here now, and we're ready to go with our June Vapebox, and also to announce the winner of the Cloud Beast King TFV12. So the winner of the TFV12 is Melody Durham. Congratulations. Please send me a message with your information and I will get this mailed out to you immediately. Now on to our June Vapebox. As you can see, it is the same that it always looks. I do pay for the Enthusiast subscription, which is $60 a month plus $6 shipping and handling. As usual, we have our warning and safety card and the menu for this month. As well as a new Vape-box sticker. I really like the colors in this one. It's very summery. So, this month we received 4 juices and a tank. We received Fruit Whip by Kilo. It is a 70% VG, described as apples, pears, berries, tropical fruits, and whipped cream. I definitely got the tropical flavor from this and a little bit of the whipped cream. And you can smell the berries. This is definitely a very good juice. I just haven't vaped very much of it yet. Then we also received Strudelhaus by the Milkman. I was really excited to see this one in my box. This was one of the flavors by the Milkman that I hadn't tried yet and I wanted to try it out, so I was super excited. Unfortunately, I was a little disappointed when I actually vaped it because I really like blueberry flavored juices, and the blueberry flavor in this juice is almost non-existent. So I just added a couple, like 4 or 5 drops of Blueberry Wild from the Flavor Apprentice. I just added 4 or 5 drops of this to it, and it was really good. This is not my favorite one of their juices. I think pudding is probably my favorite one of the Milkman juices, but it is still a very good juice, and I would show you the bottle, but I've already vaped all of it. So it's gone, and I don't know where it went. Then we also received Rise on Ice from Ruthless. Which is I'm probably going to pronounce this wrong, so please forgive me. It's a lychee and mango with menthol. It is a 60% VG, and I have tasted it. I haven't really vaped on it enough to give a really solid review on it. It's very, very nice menthol flavor, and it's kind of sweet. You do get the mango, but that's really about all I can say about this one right now because I have only used like 1 tank of it, which in my opinion is not really enough to give a good opinion. And then finally we received a Loyalty from Gemini. Which is a Max VG described as a buttered pecan banana nut bread. It may just be me, but that's too many things in one juice. Like, it couldn't quite figure out what it wanted to be, and ended up not being anything because it couldn't figure out what it wanted to be. I did not taste any banana. You can smell banana nut bread when you smell it. And you can kind of smell the buttered pecan. But honestly, like I've used several tanks of this trying to figure out whether I like it or not, and I don't know. Like, I don't know what it tastes like, and I don't know if I like it. But everyone's tastes are different, so, you know, you may love it. And then finally, last but not least, and I wasn't super excited about this one, but I ended up really loving it, and that is the Crown 3 by UL. So, and then they sent replacement coils for it. There's nothing else. So here are the coils. I've been using this pretty much non-stop since I got my Vape-box. As you can see, I've already went through 2 of the coils. These are 0.25 ohm coils. They recommend that you vape them between 80 and 90 watts. I've been pretty much sticking right there at like 85 watts, so it's probably pretty accurate to me, to my taste. And this is the packaging it comes in. First of all, it's in this bubble wrap bag, and then you take it out, and then it's in the like a little electronics static free bags. And you take it out of that, and this is the case it comes in. And then it helps to actually have the tank. I had taken it apart to clean it. But so it comes with the tank and a replacement glass, as well as a, it comes loaded with a 0.25 ohm coil, and then they also send a 0.5 ohm coil as well in the packaging. And then, you know, you have your silica gel as always. A really good amount of replacement O-rings, as well as a replacement gasket that goes up inside the lid. So I appreciate how many they sent in this. And then there's the key to unlock the middle section of this tank to take it completely apart. And then for some reason they also give you like a little rubber stopper for your drip tip, which I haven't used, but I do think it's kind of neat. I'm assuming that's what it's for. If it's not what it's for, feel free to let me know, guys. And then you have your authenticity card that also has instructions on how to fill it and how to change the coil, and how to take apart and clean the tank. And then an FDA warning regulation card. So far I really love this tank. Oh, I'm sorry, and they did send me the iridescent one. So that's what it looks like. So like I said, I do really love this tank. I have been using it for, it's been like 3 weeks now. My biggest complaint about this tank is that it just randomly starts gushing e-juice, and at first I wasn't really sure why, and it's only been in the last like 2 weeks of using it, And then, you know, I kind of went through some reasoning why that might be. Thought it could have been because of the change in weather, like the seal was not as good as it was previously. And then finally, I think I've decided that the reason why it's doing that is, like, on the coil, you have these little O-rings on your coils, and the coil fits up into the bottom of the tank so that you can change out your coils. Sorry, it's still wet from washing it. So that you can change out your coils without emptying out your e-juice. So it just slides in to the bottom like that. There we go. And as you can tell from just then, it's really tight in there, and it forms a really great seal. And in the beginning, I have absolutely zero problems with leaking. But then over time, see, it's nice and tight in there. Then over time, it just suddenly leaks tons of juice. And I think it's because these O-rings in here, from heating up and cooling down repeatedly so many times, they just can't form a good seal anymore, and the juice just comes out the bottom, which is my only complaint with this tank. Yeah, it's my only complaint with this tank. Otherwise, it has decent flavor. The flavor on it is slightly on the watery side, just because of how much vapor you're getting and the way that it condenses as you're vaping. It just, everything tastes kind of watery at first and all the time. And it's not because it is watered down, it's just because there's just so much of it. There's so much vapor. And I apologize, I had intended to show you guys, but it hit the end of its last coil life, and I am out of my favorite juice, and I need to buy some more, and I want to put it in this tank. So I washed it, and I'm waiting for it to dry. Now, so this center piece supposedly comes out for cleaning. I haven't tried to do it because why? I can clean it perfectly fine without taking all of that out. But that's what this key is for, is to unlock the center part so that you can take it completely apart for cleaning. And as you can see, it takes a while. There is no option but completely unscrewing it. So, personally, I don't see any need for this. A good rinse, and it's clean enough because of huge airflows and juice flows inside the tank. So I don't really see any point in taking it completely apart to clean it. But it's entirely up to you how you do it. Anyway, there we go. This little locking O-ring comes out, and then you should be able to take your tank apart, and I don't know how well that's actually going to work, because yeah, so theoretically you should be able to take this part apart, but I'm I'm really not going to try that hard because I don't want to break it. Even though I do have the replacement glass and everything, it has quickly become my favorite tank, so I don't particularly want to break it trying to take it apart. But if I have already dropped it once, so, and it held up magically, but should I drop it again and the glass breaks or anything, I will actually like take it fully apart so I can show you guys. Then screwing it back in, just make sure that your two pieces don't come apart, like that's a problem. It is slightly cumbersome, which is why I don't bother. Probably not the best design choice they could have made. And it helps when you're screwing the right direction. Okay, so we'll go ahead and put another coil in here so that you can see it with the coil inside. So here's your coil, here's your tank, here's the bottom. Just slide the coil inside and push it down, and it forms a seal, and that's what it looks like with the coil inside. Your bottom just screws right on. It is a top filling tank through the two holes right there. Never drip down the center, that's bad. And then your drip tip and the top just screws right onto the top of the tank. And that is your tank fully assembled. Again, I do really love this tank. There are small things which could be improved. The leaking thing is my only large complaint about it though. So that is my June vape box. I hope you guys enjoyed seeing what came in my vape box. I hope you enjoyed whatever came in your vape box this month. And if you don't have a vape box, I really hope you sign up to get one because, I mean, it's so great. I get juices every month, and plus it's like I get a mini present every month when I get my accessory or mod. I have not got a mod yet, but when I do, I will be happy with it. So thank you guys so much for watching. Melody, please again send me your details so I can send you your TFV12. And I will see you guys for next week's video. Have a great day. Bye.